So picture this, you enter a hotel, you enjoy yourself, you connect to the free Wi-Fi, take walks around the mall, eat some great, unhealthy food. With the free Wi-Fi privileges, you open up Genshin Impact and spend some of your free time at the hotel, playing and grinding away for some primo gems. Except, when you come back home and try to log in, for some reason, the launcher is different and you couldn't open the game. You try to log in again and you would just get connection timed out, try again later. Or well, never. So yeah, that's what happened. I can't open my Genshin anymore, no idea why. I used a VPN. It was short-lived, I was actually able to play for a bit, but I think I got blocked by our Wi-Fi provider or something along those lines. So I had to let go of Genshin Impact in general. It's sad, yeah, it took me 5 days to reinstall it, and I also managed to get Kazuha and Kinich with his signature weapon. But, you know, in toxic relationships, it's gotta end, so, I let go. Since, you know, it wasn't gonna go anywhere anymore. Like, have you seen how big Genshin Impact is? And like the patch updates? Ouchie! Dude, my laptop was on 20 gigabytes left. I don't think it can last another update. But, anyways. Wuthering Waves, another fun RPG gacha game. I stopped playing the game for a bit. I think I stopped around the release of Shangliao and Zhezhi. I hope I said that right. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bag the free Shangliao, and on top of that, I lost the 50-50 on Zhezhi, so that sucked. I wouldn't really say I took a long hiatus, since I still managed to somewhat reach the banner of Shorekeeper. Is that the one who's currently on the banner? I wrote the script and recorded this while Wuthering Waves was downloading. But either way, it's not really a huge hiatus per se, but in Asteroid terms, I'd say I still missed out on a lot. So I'll be coming back. I'm not really a big pro gamer when it comes to Wuthering Waves. This is a disclaimer, by the way, and I'll mostly record over the footage that I recorded since my mic is non-existent and my audio is pretty shitty without one. And if the game has no audio, that's probably because I was in a call with someone. I'm really sorry. But, you know, whatever. What's the point of this video? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just here to have fun. And have fun I will. So if you want to watch, hi, welcome to the video. Enjoy. Upon booting up, we are greeted with Peak. I was pleasantly surprised to see that we had the login thing similar to Hoyo games. The one where if you were inactive for a while and come back, there's the 7-day login and such. Really sweet. So it's called Reprise of Tides, same thing you do for Stellar Homecoming. My boyfriend probably played my account for a bit, which is why there's some things that are already completed. Then we have Parade of Stars, which I can only assume is probably the same with Reprise of Tides. Fairy Tale's Finale, which is an event I cannot do because you need level 90 characters, and I, unfortunately, only have a level 70 Jinsei, just one. The neglect is insane. The other two events, I can't do it yet since I have to do the Black Shores quest thing. And Solaris Weather Forecast, my boyfriend already did that during my inactivity. As for the banner, yes, I predicted right. With only 11 hours left to spare, it was Shorekeeper. For reunion's sake, I decided to do a 10 pull. Am I expecting anything? Nah, I'm a 20 pity, or even lower, I can't remember, but Wuthering Waves had something else in mind. If Genshin don't got me, Wuthering Waves got me. Wuthering Waves really said, hey man, welcome back! Dude, I have never been in a healthy relationship before. Shorekeeper is beautiful, I can totally see the hype now. I don't understand her mechanics, I don't know how to play her, but if it's given to me by Kuro Games, then by god I'll take it. I'll take it, thank you Kuro Games, thank you. So now that I got Shorekeeper, that basically means I am a official Black Shore stan. At this part, I think I was trying to look for the chests, and I was confused since I don't really know why my boyfriend dropped here, only to realize there were some baddies. Anyways, I panicked and opened the character menu while I was running away, so let's just gloss over that. To aid in my little fun time perilous adventure, my boyfriend decided to play with me. R3 Calcharo main, just decided to put that out there. Here's footage of me excitedly showing him my level 1 Shorekeeper, and him communicating back that he is also just as hype and he also pulled out his own Shorekeeper. and disappearing for some reason. Anyways, I felt like an absolute idiot because I saw him turn into a butterfly and I went, what the fuck, I wanna be like that too, please teach me. And he taught me, and I went plunging straight the fuck down because I thought I could fly. Anywho, this is my Jinsei build. Pretty basic Jinsei build, I guess, and I hope. Crit rate is absolutely abysmal, but to be fair, she's only level 70, both her weapon. Encore, I recalled I tried to fix many times, but I'm so unlucky with the echo rolls. I failed you. My goat, DPS Alto. Standard build once again. I wish to improve, obviously. There's some stuff to be fixed. He's my DPS since day one. Both he and Encore actually. Yinlin, I forgot I had her, but I think I'll fix her up since her build makes me sad for some reason and she doesn't deserve this treatment. Not from a guy like me. Verena, let's not talk about her. My DPS Yuanwu, yay. As you noticed, my DPS are usually 4 stars. I built Alto and Yuanwu as my DPS simply because I like them. Is the damage good? Pew pew pew, pow pow pow, mouse click and go burr. I'd say no. Which is why I got the most insane supports by my side. Now, what to do on the agenda? Do my events, obviously.
Beat bosses.
What? So, my boyfriend asked to kill bosses with him, which is why I got distracted. Now that it's over, it's time to... Okay, do you see why I can't make proper videos? But that's whatever now. The first thing on the agenda is to complete the returnee quests. So, let's go!
Chores and sweep till the floor's all clean. Polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. Sweep again, and by then it's like 7:15, and so I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar and knit and cook, and basically just wonder when will my life begin.
I will be honest, I really do not know how to say her name because the way they said her name on the trailer was different to how I read this as well, along with consulting Google, I guess. But because I don't want to embarrass myself and I'm worried I'll just say it wrong, I'll just call her by Zhezhi. I started with Zhezhi's companion story since I recall doing this halfway, only to find out that I actually didn't. So yes, I sped-ran through since I recalled playing this, but on a different account. So we meet up with Zhezhi and she mentioned something about testifying, and I pussied out and skipped. We went to check the strange TD activities and it did have combat, and it gave me a taste of what I could have had with Jinsei. So we went to the studio, looked for some clues, found a big ass footprint that's bigger than my hand, bullied some exiles of course without being distracted first, but we did the job anyways. We body them, steal their skins, and blues clues up in this bitch before we retreat. We showcase that we are emotionally constipated and have no idea how to talk to women, and finally retreating. Tactically. While I was at the bathroom, I let the cutscene play, but in truth, I actually hired this Zhezhi to stare at you. And we got 100 asteroids from that. Though you must be wondering why I skipped through it. Simple. I played this before on my alt account. I am not gonna go through this again. In fact, I'll be skipping a good chunk of the story quest upcoming since I've mostly been spoiled already to the point it won't really, you know, wow me or hit me as hard or whatnot. But the cutscenes are absolutely great. I love them. 10 out of 10. I decided to end playing Wuthering Waves for today, or so I thought. So on recorded footage, I decided to fix up Yinlin that night because her build was bugging me. This is her build now. Still pretty mid, but she hits pretty good. Does she take any hits good? No! I also tried to get Shorekeeper's weapon because I actually decided to read what she does and I didn't get it. Unfortunate. Day 2 started and I wanted to get some dailies out of the way first. But this isn't a Wadawa channel if I at least don't get distracted. New patch meant new things to do, and by gods, I was very much distracted. Thank you very much, Kuro Games. It was Jian's rerun banner, and with that came Yuhu's release. And I wanted to get her because I love her design, don't know her gameplay, but I still want to get her regardless. But, uh-oh, I'm short on some asteroids. What do we do? Wait. Changli? So first and foremost, the quest said to roam in Hongzhen, is that how you say it? And I took it literally and roamed around the damn perimeter just looking for bells because that's not important. Wait, that's not important and this video is getting way too long. Let me just skip some parts where I was distracted because this video or world of footage was actually 1 hour and 40 minutes. And as mentioned at the disclaimer, I'm very stupid. To find Changli, the voices told us to raid this man's mansion, and climb up their walls, where we can look at some funky looking ring structures. Then we stood there, committing trespassing by staying on the man's roof the whole night. The man told us he'll call the authorities, and Jinzi didn't want a scandal, so she dipped to look for Changli. Once we find her, we tell her that we're being chased by the law, so Changli brings us somewhere safe from Hongzhen. Is that how you say it? I feel so bad. Wait, why am I here? We run away back to the cave and start hallucinating about old men. Eventually, we find a little girl, totally not Changli, and go to the ruins. Obligatory puzzle solving footage, and I also got stuck. I couldn't move, so I had to... Oh shit, I got stuck again. I found out that the reason you get stuck here is because you shouldn't skip that part. The entire part of the story is an interactive cutscene where Changli is required to walk forward and listen to conversations of her and her master. So, that was my bad. We do more puzzle solving and finally enter the ruins to be reunited with Changli again. Finally, a safe spot from authority! Turns out the law had canines sent to sniff us out, and Changli had enough. She told us not to commit property damages anymore and breach PETA regulations. No! Oh, she's okay. After we were cleared from our crime, Changli bribes us not to commit trespassing anymore. And after all that grinding, we can do a 10 pull and hopefully get a Yoo-hoo!
I am Baju, a researcher at the Washu Academy.
No, this isn't
Let me
Yoo-hoo, this
witness
is
where
fucking
this-
Boo-hoo. Day 3. I will admit I didn't touch this game for maybe a day because I was focused on editing everything. But because of that fatal mistake, I will be missing one reward on the daily login event from the Reprise of Tide specifically. I don't want to talk about it. Now that we finished Changli and Zhezhi, you must be wondering, where's the intro? Well, guess first, am I doing Jian's story quests or encores?
If I can make a living from walking in the woods, you can bet I'd be sitting pretty good high on a hill, looking at a field downwind. If I can make a nickel off of turning in bass, Never worry about the price of gas. I've been wheeling and dealing and sitting there reeling them in. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. That's the prayer that a country boy prays. Thank God he made me this way. Hunting and fishing and loving every day. Early in the morning, late in the evening, I'm getting red dirt rich and Flint River paid. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day.
Hey, look! Finally, audio! But it's pretty ass, so pardon me for this. We'll be meeting up with Gian. I thought it'd be nice to use alto for that me and the boys type of jazz. Finally, we have audio. We get to listen to some silly lines such as...
Hooray! Bummer.
Also, I never played these types of minigames before, where you play as the Gulpuff, like in the overworld. But these Gulpuffs are pretty silly, not gonna lie. We subdue some Gulpuffs, or well, with using Encore it's akin to throwing dynamite at lakes. I really have not much to say for this story quest because it feels so silly. Look at this fucking idiot, he's so mean.
Calm down.
By the way, I got distracted again, but I struggled to even pick up the pissed fart rock or whatever it's called, so that was fun. We beat up some TDs and once again struggled, but this time it was more embarrassing because I struggled over the frequency signal minigame of all things. We were just struggling the entire story quest. What was wrong with me? The entire part of the story quest, we kinda just kept beating up TDs, or like the song, huntin, fishin, lovin. What the fuck? We fling Jayan to the flip side where we find even stranger things. I don't even watch that series. And kill the strange things. Why did I write that? I don't even know. In the end, we enter a dating sim with Gian.
There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed.
Fellas, is it gay to seed your homies? After GNC- whoa, wait, why did I write that? Unfortunately, we are one away from finishing the returnee quest, so let me just put this footage of me the next day, collecting the last note. So that was fun. I enjoyed playing Wuthering Waves again, and I also enjoyed having to edit this video. It's the first time I actually managed to edit a long video since I usually don't have the motivation or CapCut is just way too laggy. But it's easier now since I moved from editing videos on mobile to laptop. Will I be playing more Wuthering Waves? Obviously, this is quite literally my only game on my laptop, and I want to do Encore Story Quest next. Please keep in mind, however, that I'm not a competitive player. I just really love having fun, and if I can make some silly videos, why can't I make some silly videos? Camellia is coming up, and I'm frankly unsure if I want to pull for her, but at the same time, I already got 3 out of 3 Blackshore members, and I feel like I should start dedicating myself to collecting even more of the Blackshores, just for the hell of it. But yeah. This was my return to Wuthering Waves, and this is also my longest video that I have ever edited, but nonetheless, the most fun I've ever had. If you enjoyed the video, then I'm absolutely happy to have at least made you smile, or maybe giggle, or maybe cringe. Hey, at least it's something. And with that, thanks for watching! Yay!
Thank you.